Hey, I wonder if it's working right now. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, it totally is. Sweet. Hello, everybody. This is just a quick update on why it's taking so long, or why I have decided not to post or do anything for a minute. Um, right now, I just kind of lost all motivation to honestly do anything on this platform. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've tried to stream, and I feel like it's gone nowhere. Um, I feel like the videos that I post are the only things that get any real views, which I guess is fine. I'll just keep doing that in the meantime. But reality check, like I said, just kind of going through some ups and downs at the moment due to some turbulent BS as usual. Now that Discord is completely out of the way, we no longer have to deal with anything Discord related. So, I'm not going to I'm not re-downloading it. I'm not doing anything with it anymore. I'm fucking done with that shit. And to be fair, it's kind of hit me a bit because it's like I said before, when I was, trying to explain it before, not that I really did a good job of explaining it. Um I kind of spent the better part of almost a decade, on, yeah, about a decade, I'd say, give or take, about 8 years, maybe. I want to say either 8, almost 7. I don't really know how long. Uh, fucking a good portion of my time, not only on the internet, pretty much a decade more than that, but also just the better half of that same decade sharing in this communication program that has been one of the best and worst things in my life. I used it a lot of the times to get me through some pretty tough times with getting through some communication with people that I thought cared or didn't care. And honestly, kind of just making my day to day life a lot easier with the ability to just find people. And if it wasn't just finding people, then it was also just the convenience of using it for communication's sake. So, me going through all of this was just purely reflective, and seeing all of what has happened even now is just, like I said, it's all just reflective. I have noticed the utter waste of fucking time and my utter disdain and hatred for not only myself but for that platform and some of the people that I have encountered while being on there, and have had a really hard time coming to terms and coping with its end, because it's like what's that it's definitely called a fallacy. It's some kind of fallacy, um like a gambler's fallacy or something. I can't remember what it's called, when you like invest so much time and effort into it to a point where you are uh where you don't even care anymore. You just like you're willing to invest even in the downfall. Like you're in it for like to win it kind of shit. You're in it for the whole get like whatever, the full fucking gamble, whatever, the whole shebang. I don't know what it's fucking called, but I know it's a fallacy of some sort. Regardless, all that really needs to be said at this point is that um yeah, finally having a beat cut out, and then dealing with the fact that that this application could have easily have been replaced with something, in my opinion, maybe even better than Discord itself, as well as the people I could have met, and all that other nasty nonsense could have honestly been changed within a heartbeat. Not to exclude the people that I know now. I think they're really great people. It's just I never really used the application for anyone but my friends, and that's it. There actually is nothing else I use it for. There is no communities outside of just my friends. There is nobody else outside of my friends. Like, if anyone took a look at the list of things that I followed at the end, it was literally, or close to the end, or even like, I'd say half a year. It was honestly like at most 4 servers, which all had my friends in it, and that's it. And even then, I barely talked in like most of those servers, other than like 2 at most. I originally had used Discord as a way to make communication very easy between me and my friends as a third-party application, because Steam didn't really have that same level of availability or connectivity. And for a while, I actually was like okay with using it. Um, Obviously, that kind of fell short as things started to evolve, progress, and change over time to eventually where we're at now, where I can't even justify having this worthless application on my fucking desktop as we get closer to the magic hour of it and its policies becoming far more intrusive on your computer. And I don't want to give up any more of my data than what I have already given up just because I don't trust this company at all. And these are just personal opinions, so I mean, call it lunacy at the end of the day. I understand if people don't agree. I just don't want to give up more of my information, or I don't want to be on an application that I felt like I barely existed on anyways. Like, I feel like the times that I was putting in my effort, it doesn't feel like I had the same impact. And to be fair, I mean, I was completely a stranger to some of these people, so just, you know, coming back to reconcile on all of this, right? To remember what I truly was, I felt like it was the biggest nothing. I felt like the biggest loser, or I felt like um that all my efforts meant nothing at the end of the day. That everything that I had done equivalated to the biggest, funny enough, this pinball game that we're looking at right now, it felt like the biggest waste of time that was only fun for those who played, while I kind of suffered through it all, thinking that maybe I was, contributing or doing things. I just didn't feel it. I didn't even feel it remotely. And it may have just been a me thing at the end of the day. I don't really know, but just going through the emotions and feeling it all, it just kind of ended up being nothing that I didn't really retain other than like three. I'm gonna say for safekeeping 3 people, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. 2 of them don't really show that much, and only one of them really did. But even then, like, I don't know, you can subtract me from the rest of the equation and your life would go on normally like nothing happened. And I feel that a lot of the times. So it's nothing personal in any of those people. It's just these are the emotions I feel. It's not them. It's technically it's just me. It's literally just me. But yeah, I feel like the biggest loser in the room, and I felt like I wasted pretty much that good portion of my decade to this worthless program called Discord. So yeah. Other than that, fuck it. We'll continue. I'll probably be doing little updates here and there. I'm not gonna make any promises. Let's be honest here. I have I don't feel any kind of motivation to continue making videos or doing anything because I feel like a lot of the stuff that I do is drowned out, or that people don't notice the work, or people care about any of the stuff that I'm making. And a lot of the reason why I did this was, again, because I like interacting, since I don't have a whole lot of interactivity in my own life outside of the few people that I talk to. I do feel like, talking about it on here helps me out a bit as well, though it's not much of an improvement, I'll be honest. It doesn't feel like a whole lot is happening, and it feels really stagnant at times. Though, I guess I could try more to post maybe just the videos for my streams. Or just do, fucking recordings instead, saying as that gets way more attention and actually gets more views and actual people responding. And I'll be, I guess, happy to do that. Though, as for streaming, I guess we're just not going to do it on YouTube, like I probably should have just done before. You'll start to notice that also some of the stuff has changed as well. So, there is no more Patreon. There is no more Discord. There is no more places to support me other than just watching these videos, basically. A, because why the fuck would anyone want to be on Discord after they're done with their little age verification and then fucking surveillance nonsense down the road? I don't want to. I don't want to operate a program that watches me at every step of the way of my day while this application is running in background. I don't want something to do that. So personally, I feel like everybody should do the same. But I mean, that's just a personal stance. I understand why people would still stick around to Discord because you probably have more than just your own community or your own server. If you don't, then I guess, I don't know, stick to it, I guess. It's very convenient. I'll still say now, it's a very convenient application, though, to be fair, there are other applications that do the exact same thing but better or cheaper. So, that's just my opinion. Call me a lunatic. I don't care. I guess I am. So, there's that. And then finally, just usual updates. Due to, like I said, due to recent events and changing ways as usual, I'll probably be returning back to Twitch to stream and then uploading the recordings of those streams onto here on YouTube and then keeping it like that. Don't keep your hopes up. Honestly, don't even really expect a video. It might take like months down the road. I have a lot of stuff I have to worry about and deal with, and I am unfortunately just all over the fucking place. All over the fucking place. You will probably not catch me doing any of this nonsense until way, way the fuck later. For now, I will say this. If you guys want me to do stuff, I don't know, leave a fucking comment. I don't care. I'll continue doing the homos suck, or whatever the other shit you want me to finish or do. I know there's like 4 or 5 things I haven't even fucking finished that I either A, can't upload because it takes too long, B, fucking just stop doing it because I lost all motivation to keep doing it, or C, because there just no one gives a fuck. From what I've seen. But yeah, either way, I'll try. I don't know. Cross your fingers, hope to die. Stick a finger in my eye. We'll see what happens, I guess. Fuck it. Oh, I fucking hate this sometimes. Alright, here we go.